Today we're here at the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia with the Ambassador, His Excellency Ridwan Hassan. So this Year of Culture brings forth the most prominent figures, and one of them is a self-confessed foodie and a family man who has represented his country in various roles. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for sparing your very valuable time to do this interview with us. So we realize that this Year of Culture will be of extreme significance to you and to Indonesia as well. So what exactly are the activities that we have planned for this year?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ritika. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ridwan Hassan. I'm the Ambassador of Indonesia, the State of Qatar, since November 2020. I've been here more than 2 years, and I'm very honored today that you come to the embassy and we have a chat on what will be our activity in this year. So we are very proud because this year Indonesia is nominated as the partner country for the Qatar-Indonesia Year of Culture. Certainly, this will be a very important things for us to start with, how to promote friendship and collaboration between Indonesia and Qatar. So the Qatar-Indonesia Year of Culture will be marked with various activities, and we already started with one activity during the Qatar Sport Day. So we call it Pencak Silat. Pencak Silat is an Indonesian traditional martial arts. So this Pencak Silat is really a good cultural legacy for us because it has two aspects. One, it has a sport activity as a martial art. Second, it has a cultural aspect also because it's very rich with the dances, something like that, yes. And also teaching the sportivity. And this kind of activity is very much in line between Indonesia and Qatar, where both countries want to preserve, to keep cultural activities alive apart from the modernization.
That's really interesting. So as the ambassador of Indonesia to Qatar, I'm sure you must be looking forward to stronger ties with Qatar after this year. So what is this collaboration aiming towards in terms of the economic ties between the two countries?
Yeah. So we built the relationship with Qatar since 1999, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a formal diplomatic relations. So if you see the history, certainly Indonesia with the countries in the Middle East, like with the countries in other part of the world, has a very long history, 100, even maybe 1,000 of years, where we receive a lot of exchanges of cultural activities, coloring our cultural legacy, So we enjoy so far a very good political relationship between Indonesia and Qatar, both at bilateral level as well as at the international level. And in economic field, alhamdulillah also, as you might know, Qatar is one of the richest country in the world, and it needs a lot of places for them to grow their economy, because it is not enough only doing activity domestically, and Indonesia receive a lot of investment, especially on telecommunication sector. So Uridu doing a very good business by investing in Indonesia. And other than that, also Qatar National Bank, they do a lot of they do significant investment, and Nebras Power, and some retail activities under the Qatar Investment Authority. So we really would like to encourage and to boost the economic relationship between the two countries. And don't forget one thing, in any diplomatic relation, the role of people to people is very important.
True.
So in this regard, when we put cultural activities as one of the pillar in our relationship, we believe that it will produce a trickle-down effect. It will contribute to the betterment of the relationship, including certainly kind of trickle-down effect to the economic activities, especially on tourism.
Sure. So, in terms of culture, we realize that you are a foodie yourself and you do have a hobby and you love cooking. So, since flavorful cuisine is a very important part of Indonesian culture, how is this year of culture planning to integrate that aspect?
Yeah. Wow, this is very interesting question. Food is part of our life. Food is not only things that you need to keep your stomach full, but food is also has an art. How to prepare, how to present it to other people. So Indonesia, as a very rich country, one of the richest country, I believe, in the world, with 270 million people. We have so many different ethnic groups and different cultural background and different influences from other civilization. It's ranging from Chinese influence, Indian, Middle Eastern, Arabic, even European also. So we are very rich. Then it is very important for us also to promote Indonesian cultural legacy on food and culinary. So inshallah, during this year, we are going to have Indonesian Food Festival also, and maybe also a kind of Indonesian Ramadan tent, something like that, working with one of the hotel. And certainly, don't forget one thing, our partner in this Qatar-Indonesia Year of Culture is the Qatar Museum and the Ministry of Education and Cultural and Research in Indonesia.
That sounds very exciting.
Yes,
we definitely hope to see more of Indonesian cuisine this year. So last year, for the 10th anniversary of the Year of Culture, Qatar had collaborated with the entire region of MENASA, that is the Middle Eastern, the North African, and the South Asian. So since we've returned to country just specific collabs, what can we most look forward to from Indonesia?
Yeah. As I mentioned to you before, maybe, normally, as far as I remember, from 2012, the partner country for the Year of Culture always an individual country. Then why last year during the World Cup, they take the group of MENASA, I think because at that time they want to promote the Arabic culture as well as the, including South Asia, no? But again, back to 2023, they put Indonesia. Maybe one of the thing is both countries, at least we have the similar vision, we have the similar experiences, we have the rich, a very rich cultural legacy in one side, and on the other side, both countries also would like to modernize our life. But again, the challenge is how to combine between preserving the cultural legacy in one side, but also moving ahead with the modernization in one country. I think Qatar and Indonesia can share the experiences one to another.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. So, in the spirit of exchanging cultures in between the two countries, what part of the Qatari tradition or culture would you love to take back to your country? Would you love to see implemented in Indonesia?
There is always things that we can learn each other from another country. Of course, some similarities between Indonesia and Qatar is the majority of the people belong to Islam. And when we are talking about Islam, basically Islam is not only Arab. Islam also belong to other civilization in the world. So we again want to show how Indonesia and Qatar can collaborate to promote the role of Islam as rahmatan lil alamin to the rest of the world by, in one side, we are promoting the religious teaching, but the modernization of our people goes on with positive contribution to the rest of the world.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Yes.
So, what does the Year of Culture 2023 personally mean to you?
To me?
Yes.
Oh, to me, I will be very happy because at least I know that we would like to invite more people visiting Indonesia to see how does Indonesia look like, how does Indonesian cultural activities is contributing to our nationhood. But the thing is, not everybody has the chance to go to see Indonesia yet so far. So when we are having this activity, at least we can introduce this is the Indonesia. And after that, I always believe that there is a proverb, Vini, Vidi, Vici. I see and I come. So I'm expecting that after the Year of Culture, more people in Qatar, including the foreigners who are living here, as well as the foreigners may be visiting Qatar, they will know more about Indonesia. They want to come to Indonesia. And don't forget one thing, Qatar is a very important hub for economic as well as for international for the international traveler, they can transit here, they can go to Indonesia. So this is the reason why we have this very important for us. And one more point also, as you might know, we have significant numbers of Indonesian diaspora living here. We have around 22,000 Indonesian living here. Of course, we are not big as our friendly countries like India, Pakistan, for example, who has more than 500,000 people. But here we have 20,000. But our people is very active.
Yeah.
So we collaborate with them. And then we also bring a lot of talenta from Indonesia to do the activities during this Indonesian Culture Year.
Okay. So as we come towards the end of this interview, what message do you have for the Indonesian community over here to promote the essence of this Year of Culture?
Thank you. This is very important. So far, Indonesian diaspora living in Qatar recognized as the very important contributor to promote Indonesian values and Indonesian cultural legacy. But on the other side of the coin, we also, our diaspora, already play a significant role as the member of the society, as a member of the residents living in Qatar, together with the Qatari and other nationalities living here. My suggestion is keep that positive activities and be together with the rest of the community in this country, and we can grow together with Qatar and other nationalities.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for the valuable insight and for the lovely message for your community. I'm sure they will appreciate it very much.
Sure.
So we from Qatar Day, we wish you all the best for this Year of Culture, and we hope nothing but stronger friendship between Indonesia and Qatar forward.
Yes. Retika, thank you very much.